Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. Tonight via tape delay from the Harold Taylor Memorial Gymnasium, home of the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. The Mustangs JVs will take on the Uniontown Red Raider JVs in crosstown rivalry JV basketball. Hello, everyone. I'm Gary Frankhauser, along with Jerry Dupay on the camera. We welcome you aboard once again for tonight's basketball action. The South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV. J.R. Wheeler and Gary Smith at the helm. This is Gary Frankhauser with Jerry Dupay. We'll be right back with your starting lineups after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice.
Good luck to the Mustangs from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Robert Schiffbauer.
Here's your starters for the visiting Uniontown Red Raider JVs. Number 5, Cameron Fitzgerald, a sophomore guard. Number 10, Trenton Uphold, a sophomore guard. Number 20, Jameer Hollingsworth, a junior guard. Number 33, Connor DeMoss, a sophomore forward. And number 44, Brandon Bell, also a sophomore, starting at forward. We'll be right back again with the starters for your Laurel Highlands Mustangs JVs right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
Welcome back to the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Just about ready for JV basketball action. The Laurel Highlands Mustangs and the Uniontown Red Raiders. Here's your starters for Laurel Highlands. Number 2, Josh Burns, a sophomore guard. Number 3, David Runco, a junior guard. Number 4, Greg Lancaster, a sophomore guard. And at the forwards, number 12, Will Dykert, a junior, and Elijah Gwynn, a sophomore. Those are your starters. Both teams looking for some valuable JV experience with the rivalry, Uniontown and Laurel Highlands. We'll be back with the opening tip right after this here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Here we go, back at the Laurel Highlands Gymnasium, the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. The excitement is just beginning. The crosstown rivalry slated for tonight will start with the Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs JV action. Stepping out onto the court again for Laurel Highlands, it'll be Burns, Runco, Lancaster, Dykert, and Gwynn. And for Uniontown, Fitzgerald, Uphold, Hollingsworth, DeMoss, and Bell. these young guys looking to impress their coaching staffs to move up to that varsity level next year. And some of these guys are already seeing a little bit of varsity action with Dykert for the Mustangs and DeMoss for the Red Raiders, seeing substantial playing time at the varsity level. So this gives them another great opportunity to work on some skills and also show the intensity in this crosstown rivalry. We're just about ready for the opening tip. The Mustangs in the home white, the Red Raiders in their traveling maroon. Mustangs left to right on your TV screen, and the Red Raiders right to left. The crowd will be filtering in throughout this JV game, and the Mustangs will control. Controlled there by number 4, Lancaster, to Dykert, inside to Gwynn. Out top to Lancaster again. It'll be Dykert for 3. Off the back of the rim, no good. Battle inside there. Good aggressive rebounding. We're going to have a foul called, as it looked like Gwynn may have had control of the ball. Going to be a call on Brandon Bell, his first. Wrapped him around the outside of the body there with the rebound. Team first, just underway, no score. Lancaster will send it in for the Mustangs. In the corner, Runco for 3, got it. David Runco starts the scoring for the Mustangs with a three-pointer. Quickly on top, and a turnover. Not looking for the ball there was Hollingsworth on the pass from DeMoss. Lancaster and Runco up top. It's now a trap defense by the Red Raiders. Runco, he'll travel with that one. Just took an extra step. Thought about the pass first and saw he had to dribble it. Turnover back to the Red Raiders. 3-0 Mustangs. Hollingsworth, number 20. On top is DeMoss. Now in the corner off the leg of the Red Raider, Trenton Uphold out of bounds. It's the Red Raiders trying to find their feet here early. Pick up full court now, try to shake up that Mustang offense. This will be Gwynn, 12-footer, no good. Rebound, pulled down there by DeMoss. He'll bring it up by himself, takes it into the lane. Running hook, can't get it to go, but the Red Raiders control the offensive board. Brandon Bell, now we get a shot there, partially blocked by Uphold. Quickly up to Dykert, who scores for the Mustangs. 5-0 Laurel Highlands. Now Fitzgerald will try to control for the Red Raiders. And that'll be another turnover. Coach Ware Glavin looking to try to settle his team down. They'll pick up again at half court. Burns to Dykert. Good pass over to Gwynn. He can't finish, but draws the contact there by Cameron Fitzgerald. It's his first, team second. We'll send Elijah Gwynn to the line for 2. .5:42 to go here in the first. Gwynn, nothing but net on the first one. One shot to go. It's up and good. So the Mustangs sprint out to a 7-point lead, 7-0 here in the first. Mustangs are in a 1-2-2 match-up zone defense with Dykert way out on top with those long arms. Now driving to the hoop, stop and pop. That was Hollingsworth. Pulled down now by Fitzgerald. Gets it across again and out of bounds. Little tie up inside there between Runco and Bell. Cooler heads prevail as the Red Raiders will set up the 2-2-1 zone press. Lancaster to Burns. Burns down the sideline to Dykert. Has some room. He'll stop and shoot the jumper and hit. Dykert with 4 early points for the Mustangs JVs. Fitzgerald being harassed there by Dykert. In the corner now to DeMoss, and he'll get fouled as he drives the baseline. Picking up the first team foul for the Mustangs. will be David Runco, number 3, and it'll be out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Red Raiders setting up their out of bounds play. Get it in nicely there to Uphold. Can't get it to go, but now short jumper rattles out for DeMoss. The Mustangs come back quickly again. To the hoop is Dykert. Rebound, Gwynn powers up, no good. Tracks down his own rebound. Dykert now posting up low is Gwynn. Can't get it to go again. Defense provided there by Brandon Bell. Inside now is Trent Uphold. Swinging around to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Hollingsworth. Try to get it inside there to Bell. Dykert on the breakout. Lost control. Now we got a double dribble call. Good call there by the official as Dykert lost control and had to pick it up. Re-dribble caused the double dribble call. Still, Mustangs 9, Red Raiders nothing. Uphold on the wing. To DeMoss in the corner. 3 seconds call now as Joshua Perkins checked in for the Red Raiders and found himself camped in that lane. 3-second call. Almost halfway through the first quarter. Mustangs with a 9-0 lead. Dykert will tie the laces. We're ready to go. Lancaster to Burns. Down the right wing. Little contact, no call. Now what's the call? Stepped out of bounds. Substitutions now for the Mustangs. Nick Simpson, number 32, number 10, Richie Mehall, and number 34, Arian Fitzgerald. This is number 5 for Uniontown, Fitzgerald. Now knocked away by the Mustangs, picked up again by Hollingsworth. Gets it to DeMoss, swings it across to Fitzgerald. Skip pass back to DeMoss, tries to go baseline. Running one-hander won't go. Picked up by Runco, and he'll loft it to Dykert. Good control there by Will Dykert. 6 points in the quarter. 11-0 Mustangs. Fitzgerald tries to sprint back, and he's going to be the recipient of a foul call here as he went to the hoop. Foul's called on number 10, Richie Mehall. His first, team second. It's going to be out of bounds as checking in for the Red Raiders, Zaire Ellis, as well as Silvio Urani. 3:19 to go here in the first. Mustangs controlling 11-0. Air ball, but collected by DeMoss, and he's going to get a chance at the foul line. As picking up his first foul is Arian Fitzgerald. So Connor DeMoss will try to put the Red Raiders on the board. Battles it in for the first points for the Red Raiders. 3:14 to go here in the first as DeMoss hits them both. Now they set up that press as the Mustangs Mehall now gets it to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald back to Dykert. He'll stop and shoot again, and Dykert on fire here in the first with 8 first quarter points for the Mustang JVs. Urani, good skip pass that time to Perkins, and he'll go off glass for 2, Joshua Perkins. Simpson gets it over to Dykert. Dykert now drives the lane again, and he'll be bumped by Perkins, and that'll be 2 quick ones. No, I'm sorry, that's just the first on Joshua Perkins. Team foul number 3 on the Red Raiders. Out of bounds play for Dykert. Gets it in quickly to Fitzgerald. He'll swing it to Runco. Runco back to Dykert. Hot hand this time. Can't hit, but rebound pulled down by Fitzgerald, but he is out of bounds, and it's going to be to the Red Raiders. 13-4 now with 2:30 to go here. As bringing it up will be Fitzgerald. Long three-pointer on the way in, good for Zaire Ellis. Bringing the Red Raiders back into it, 13-7. Mustangs will try to answer. Runco to Dykert. Back to Runco. Inside to Fitzgerald, and he'll get it to go. Hung on the rim for an eternity. Foul's called on Uraney, and that'll be a two-pointer with an opportunity for a three-point play for Fitzgerald. He's unable to hit that one. Red Raiders come back, and the Mustangs set up in that 1-2-2. Now, sprinting out again is Dykert. He'll drop it to Mihal. Can't get it to go. Runco tries to get it back up, but Fitzgerald cleans it up for the Mustangs. Back out top, swinging around to Dykert. Skip pass inside. Good ball movement by the Mustangs, but Arian Fitzgerald just could not get it above the rim. Now we have the driving Red Raider, Cameron Fitzgerald, and he'll be fouled going in. Foul called on Runco. That's his second. That's going to be out of bounds to the Red Raiders as Uphold will check back in, giving Fitzgerald a break. Trying to post up inside. Red Raiders can't get it into the block, but now inside, stolen away by the Mustangs. Coming out of there, Richie Mihal drops it to Dykert. Dykert to Runco. Finds Dykert again, and he'll take the short 8-foot jumper off the rim, no good. Back come the Red Raiders, Ellis. Stolen away there by Mihal. He'll try to take it coast to coast and score. Richie Mihal adds to the Mustangs' lead, 17-7, 10-point advantage with 1 minute to go. Now we're going to have a foul on Fitzgerald. That'll be his second, reaching in from behind. And the Mustangs are now at the 5-team foul mark. Isaac Melvin now will get an opportunity for the Red Raiders. DeMoss has it stolen by Dykert. One-on-one. He'll take it in and can't get it to go. Good defense that time by Uphold, and we have a foul called on the Mustangs, and that'll be on Mihal, his second, team 6 now for the Mustangs. Couple Mustang JVs in a little bit of foul trouble as DeMoss will try to drive and score for the Red Raiders. Can't do it. Runco ahead to Dykert. He'll score an easy 2. 10 points in the first quarter for Dykert. DeMoss in the corner to Uraney. Across now to Uphold. Back to DeMoss. Tries to split the defense, and now we get a pushing call again. Who's this one on? That's going to be 3 fouls on David Runco, and he's going to have to come out here with 18 seconds still to go in the first quarter. Picks up his 3rd foul. At the line now is DeMoss. And he is 3 for 3 from the line. Cuts the lead to 19-8 now. O'Connor, perfect from the line, 4 for 4. Runco will stay in with the 3 fouls. How did he not get him out? And that's stolen away by DeMoss. He'll come forward, try to get to the hoop again. Good standing defense there by Runco, not picking up the 4th foul. And here he goes again, try to get it inside, and Runco will get it ahead to Lancaster, but too late. They're not able to get that last shot off, but the Mustangs will take a 19-9 lead into the second quarter. We'll be back with that action right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District. With offices in Uniontown and Chalk Hill, Representative Mahoney is dedicated to providing the best leadership and quality representation to his constituents. He can be reached at 66A Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, 724-438-6100, and in Chalk Hill at 2925 National Pike, 724-437-2521. Good luck to all of the area teams from State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Red Raiders trying to get back into this one, down 10 early. Now in for the Red Raiders, you have Cameron Fitzgerald, number 5. Number 11, Kylie Harris has it stolen. Also in there, number 12, Jameer Hollingsworth. And let's see who we got. 44, Brandon Bell. And number 12, Brian Harris. And coming back now with it is Fitzgerald, and he'll score his first 2 of the game. Cuts the lead to 19-11. Burns now will control for the Mustangs. Splits the defense, and he'll travel. So the Red Raiders looking for a run here to begin the second quarter. Trailing 19-11 now. For the Mustangs, you have Lancaster on top with Mihal and Burns. Underneath is Gwynn, and he made that one be altered. Didn't quite get the block, and now we have a tied up ball for the Mustangs on the arrow. Gwynn and Simpson, the big men in the game now for the Mustangs, as Gwynn will receive the inbounds pass, gets it back to Lancaster. Lancaster will split the zone, press, heads it over to Simpson, can't hit. Rebound pulled down there by number 44, Brandon Bell, and he's fouled by Simpson, and I believe that's going to be 1-1 for the Red Raiders. Headed to the line will be Brandon Bell, as Dykert will check back in for Simpson. .5:57 to go here in the second quarter. First one missed there by Bell. First foul shot missed by the Red Raiders. Lancaster quickly up to Burns. Burns to Gwynn, baseline. Swing it out top to Dykert. Fakes to his left, goes to his right. Get it back to Gwynn. Nice inbound pass, but Gwynn unable to finish. Fitzgerald, and he'll travel. So both teams a little cold here in the second. Mustangs with that 8-point lead. Knocked out of bounds there by the Red Raiders. Richie Mihal trying to get it into the Red Raider offensive zone. Three-pointer on the way by Lancaster. Dykert with the rebound. He'll score again. Will Dykert with 12 points so far for the Mustangs, 21. Lancaster will bring it up on the rebound. Gets it to Dykert again. He's doing it all for the Mustang JVs, but a little strong on that one, and it's out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Whole new 5 coming in now for Uniontown. It'll be Perkins, Melvin, Uphold, Ellis, and DeMoss. In the corner now to Uphold. Gets it to Perkins on the block. Power move, has it stripped away. That time by Mihal. We get a held ball, and that'll be to the Red Raiders. Baseline out of bounds for Uniontown. In the corner now to Uphold. He dribbles it on the line, out of bounds to Laurel Highlands. Minimal scoring here in the second. Each team with just 2 points, 21-11. Mihal tried to get it to Dykert, just a little strong. Perkins with the steal. Drops it back to Uphold. Uphold gives way to Ellis. Now he's trapped on top, almost stolen away. Little running banker is good there for Isaac Melvin. 21-13 now the score. Lancaster, good pass up ahead to Burns. Burns will pull it out on top. Swinging around to Lancaster. To the hoop. Tried to drop it underneath to Gwynn. Had it blocked, but Dykert now will go to the hoop. He has it blocked. And Gwynn will pick up a foul. And that'll just be his first, but team 8th, and send the Red Raiders back to the line. This time will be Trenton Uphold. Uphold hits the first. (21-14) now with 4:02 to go here in the second. JV action here at the Mustang Gymnasium as Uphold is 2 for 2 from the line. Lead now just 6 for the Mustangs. Had a 10-point lead after the first quarter. Runco now playing with 3 fouls. Burns in the corner. Foul line to Runco, inside to Dykert, back to Runco. Man-to-man defense now for the Red Raiders. Swinging around to Burns. Burns back to Lancaster. Good pass inside to Dykert, and he's fouled. That's going to be on Isaac Melvin, his first, team 5th. So the Mustangs not in the bonus yet, with 3:37 to go here in the second. Gwynn cutting to the hoop, had an opening, but Lancaster didn't see him. Runco now to Lancaster for 3. Can't get it to go, and that's going to be a foul called on a push by Elijah Gwynn. The fouls are starting to mount now for this Mustang JV team, and that'll be the double bonus for the Uniontown Red Raiders. And once again, send them to the line. Isaac Melvin, 2 points here in the second quarter, will have 2 shots. First one up and good. So the Red Raider JV's very good from the line. 7 for 8 so far here in the first half. Second one up and good also. 21-17, now just a 4-point margin for the Mustangs as the Red Raiders apply the pressure. Runco now had a possibility to get it across. He'll give it to Gwynn, and he is fouled going to the hoop. And again, that's not going to be 1-1. Fouls on 14. Melvin, that's his second, just a team 6th. Mustangs will have it out of bounds under their own hoop. Just 2 points scored for the Mustang JV so far here in the second quarter. Dykert will try to change that, and he cannot hit. Sprinting up now is Uphold. Drops it to Urani. Urani back to Uphold. Good pass inside to Perkins. Power move. Got it. Perkins for 2. Cuts the lead now down to 2 points for the Mustangs. 21-19. Runco will slow things up. Try to get a quality shot for the Mustangs. This is Gwynn. Try to get it to Dykert, and it's out of bounds. Mustangs will retain possession. Checking back in, Arian Fitzgerald, Nick Simpson will give Josh Burns and Gwynn a rest for the Mustangs. So everything going the Mustangs' way in the first quarter. Not the case here in the second, as the Red Raiders came roaring back, and there's Runco with the long 3, can't hit. Dykert got away with a walk, but Mustangs will retain possession. Here's Dykert, 4-2, and he'll hit the second bucket for the Mustangs here in the second quarter, now with a 4-point margin. DeMoss across to Uphold. Uphold facing that 1-2-2 zone. Good pass inside. Defense by Fitzgerald, and getting the roll that time, Isaac Melvin. 6 points in the corner for Isaac. Runco now breaks the press with Fitzgerald. He'll get it to Lancaster. Lancaster looking for help. Back out to Runco. Running one-hander. Got it. Runco with his first bucket of the second quarter has 5 in the first half. Uphold now has it stripped away. Ball on the floor. Battle for it's going to be a held ball. Arrow goes to the Mustangs. 25-21 with 1:27 to go here in the first half. Mustangs will go with Lancaster, Runco, Dykert, Simpson, and Fitzgerald. This is Lancaster. Back out to Dykert. Dykert across to Runco. Quickly back to Dykert. Lancaster posting up Fitzgerald. Dykert for 3. Won't go. Run out now for the Red Raiders. Fitzgerald. He'll take it all the way. Tried to put it back in was Brandon Bell, but it's knocked out of bounds in favor of the Red Raiders. Isaac Melvin will trigger it in. Good second quarter for him. Long 3-pointer on the way there by Fitzgerald. Raiders up with the rebound, though, and DeMoss is going to clean things up. Connor DeMoss with his first bucket of the game, 6 points, as the Mustangs now only lead by 2. Dykert will drop it to Fitzgerald. Runco thought about the 3, now gets it back to Dykert. Dykert fade away, too strong. Offensive rebound to the Mustangs. Lancaster will try to the 3. Way off and long. Out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Quickly to the scorer's table will come Richie Mihal, and he'll give Runco arrest with just 33 seconds, playing with those 3 fouls. Good move there by Coach Jack Beener to get him out of the game and not pick up that 4th foul before halftime. Good post up, Fitzgerald, it's a little too strong. I'm sorry, that was Melvin, and Fitzgerald's on the rebound. What do we got? Fouls on 14 Red. That's going to be his 3rd, Melvin. And finally, the Mustangs are in 1-1 with 20 seconds to go here in the first half. And that's going to send Arian Fitzgerald to the line. He has 2 points, 0 for 1 so far from the line. First one up, no good. So the all-important front end of the 1-1 rattles out. And back come the Red Raiders, trying to add to their total of 23, and it's going to be a foul, I believe, on number 5, Cameron Fitzgerald. That's going to be his 2nd, and allow the Mustangs another opportunity at the line with Arian Fitzgerald. So Cameron fouling Arian. And 0 for 2 so far from the line with 11 seconds to go here in the first half. That's when Banks in. Usually got to call those Banks, but we'll take it. 1 for 3 so far. Second one, no good. So with 10 seconds to go, stolen away by Dykert, and he's fouled. Heads up play there by Will Dykert. And he is fouled by number 44, Brandon Bell. That'll be his 2nd 2-shot foul with 7.4 seconds to go here in the first half. Dykert misses his first foul attempt. Second one on the way. Again, no good. Battled around. Coming out, Uraney. He'll stop, shoot the 3, no good. And too late on the long shot. The Mustangs with a 19-9 lead after 1. Now only lead 26-23. That's our halftime score. And we'll be back with more action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Centers for Rehab Services, CRS, a part of UPMC and the Center for Sports Medicine, is a proud sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network and its coverage of area youth sports. Make Centers for Rehab Services your choice for all of your physical and occupational therapy needs. CRS, located at 160 Wayland Smith Drive, provides physical therapy, occupational therapy, work injury programs, and hand therapy. Valuing patient satisfaction is one of their highest priorities. Centers for Rehab Services offers a patient-centered environment where each patient has an individualized treatment plan developed for their specific needs. They are experts in helping you recover from injuries, increase strength, and build endurance. CRS professionals have become highly skilled through a strong commitment to continuing education and advanced certifications to ensure the most cutting-edge and cost-effective treatment for their patients. Jim Burns, a lifetime Uniontown area resident, is a licensed physical therapist and facility director of the Uniontown location, as well as a field faculty instructor for Duquesne University and for the University of Pittsburgh School of Physical Therapy. He invites you to stop by his state-of-the-art location and discuss your rehabilitation needs. Center for Rehab Services is participating with most insurance plans, including all Highmark products, UPMC Health Plan, and Medicare. Available 5 days a week and offering extended hours for patient convenience. Patients are seen within 24 to 48 hours and walk-ins are always welcome. Patients may also be seen through direct access, which does not require a physician's prescription. CRS worked with physicians and other healthcare providers to help you find relief, live your life again, and get you back into the game. For more information, call CRS at 724-437-7500. Where you treat for physical therapy is always your choice, so ask for Centers for Rehab Services. It's your health, it's your choice. Tonight's game is being brought to you in part by State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District. With offices in Uniontown and Chalk Hill, Representative Mahoney is dedicated to providing the best leadership and quality representation to his constituents. He can be reached at 66A Lebanon Avenue in Uniontown, 724-438-6100, and in Chalk Hill at 2925 National Pike, 724-437-2521. Good luck to all of the area teams from State Representative Tim Mahoney of the 51st Legislative District.
We're back at the Laurel Highlands Gymnasium, the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium. Here's your halftime statistics. Mustangs on top, 26-23. Scoring for the Uniontown JVs, Sarah Ellis with 3, Cameron Fitzgerald with 2, Trenton Uphold 2 for 2 from the line for his 2. Isaac Melvin with 6 points, 6 big points in the second quarter. 2 buckets and 2 for 2 from the line. Joshua Perkins with 4, and Connor DeMoss 6 points, 4 for 4 from the line for their total of 23. 9 in the first quarter, 14 in the second. For the Mustangs, David Runco, a 3-pointer and a deuce for his 5. Richie Mehall with 2. Will Dykert leading the way for the Mustangs with 14 points. Elijah Gwynn 2 for 2 from the line for his 2. And Arian Fitzgerald 3 points, a bucket, and 1 for 3 from the line for his 3 points. Mustangs 26, 19 in the first, 7 in the second. 3-point margin. Will be ready for second half action right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, is proud to be a sponsor of the South Union Township Sports Network. They have been serving the area with quality work and integrity for more than 40 years, and they would like to again thank their past customers and look forward to serving new customers as well. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, works with all insurance companies and provides assistance with car rental arrangements that coordinate with the auto repair work. The rental company will meet with you at our facility to accommodate your rental needs. As a member of the DuPont Assurance of Quality program, our refinishes are guaranteed and all repairs have a lifetime warranty as long as the customer owns the vehicle. Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, clearly recognizes and understands the current and ever-changing atmosphere that exists in today's collision repair and insurance industries. So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351. We care about the environment. We've always been an eco-friendly facility, and we are currently going through the process of being recognized by the U.S. EPA's Design for the Environment program.
For all of your auto body needs, come to Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, because there is a difference.
So please contact Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, located at Atlas Road in Hopwood. That's Ted Sova Body and Fender Repair, LLC, offering complete collision service for both domestic and foreign vehicles for more than 40 years. For more information, please stop by or call us at 724-437-2351.
We're back and ready for second half JV action. Crosstown rival Uniontown Red Raiders and the Laurel Highlands Mustangs. Mustangs jumped out to a 10-point lead in the first quarter, but went a little cold in the second, just putting in 7 points in the second quarter, and the Red Raiders cut that lead down to just 3. It'll be the Red Raiders ball as we begin second half action. Harris in there for the Red Raiders, and this is Ellis. Tries to get it across, stolen away there by Burns. Quickly to Lancaster. Lancaster swings it around to Runco. Three-pointer on the way, and good for David Runco. Good start here in the second half for the Mustangs. In the corner now, swing it back out to Harris. Harris can't get it to go now. In the corner is Ellis. Ellis will try the three and score again. So nice answer for Zaire Ellis. Three-pointer for the Red Raiders. Now we have a foul called on the press. Foul's called on number 11. Kylie Harris, just his first, team first of the second half. Lancaster will get it into Burns. Josh over to Runco. Man-to-man defense almost stolen away in the corner to Lancaster. Down low to Gwynn. He'll try the short hook, and he is fouled on the shot. 2 quick fouls called on Kylie Harris will send Elijah Gwynn to the line for 2. Gwynn hits the first. He is 3 for 3 on the night from the line. Next one on the way, rattles out. And out of bounds to the Red Raiders. This is Hollingsworth and Ellis. Ball handling for the Red Raiders. Back to Ellis. Shoots up the running one-hander. Could not get it to go as Gwynn pulls the rebound down for the Mustangs. Burns might have got away with a walk. Runco finds Gwynn underneath. Now there's the travel call. 30-26, 4-point lead for the Mustangs. Third quarter action. Second game to follow with the Varsities. Perkins underneath will score for the Red Raiders. The gym is filling up as we speak, and the intensity is being felt here in the JV game. As Runco will bring it up. Face the 1-2-2 zone now as the Red Raiders change things up. Mihal over to Lancaster. Off the rim, no good, short. Lancaster unable to score. Quickly back for the Red Raiders and scoring there. Ellis for 2. 5 in the quarter, 8 for the night. Runco now will bring it ahead. Has it knocked out of his hands. Gwynn will get it back to Lancaster. Lancaster to Burns. Burns to Lancaster. Runco inside, and he's fouled by Perkins. Perkins will pick up his second. The game's all tied at 30. It'll be out of bounds. To the Mustangs. Burns now. Scoring is Richie Mihal. 4 points on the night, puts the Mustangs back up by 2. I don't think you'll see Will Dykert for the Mustangs. Had 14 points in the first half, but he sees a lot of varsity action, so he probably will not play anymore here for the JVs as the Mustangs run out. Lost control underneath. Look for Runco, but he had already peeled out. Quickly to the hoop. Tried to put it in was Brian Harris, and it'll be out of bounds. Stay with the Red Raiders. New 5 now coming in for Uniontown. It'll be Uraney, Uphold, DeMoss, Fitzgerald, and Brandon Bell. Uraney from the corner for 3. no good. Knocked out there by Mihal. And Runco will bring it ahead. In the corner to Gwynn. Ball handling over to Runco. Runco swinging around to Lancaster. Lancaster back to Runco. Thought about the long three to Lancaster. Fakes left. Now Runco will be called for the travel. Another turnover for the Mustangs with the tenuous 2-point lead, 32-30. 3:53 to go here in the third. Fitzgerald on the left wing, now double teamed. Gets it across to DeMoss, tries to get it inside, knocked away nicely there by Runco. Mihal gives it up to Lancaster. Lancaster to Burns. Back to Lancaster. Into Mihal, looking to move, and he'll be called for the travel. So back-to-back traveling calls against the Mustangs. Mustangs hand it back to the Red Raiders with a chance to tie or go ahead. A little more than halfway through the third quarter. Uraney back to DeMoss, over to Fitzgerald, almost has it knocked out, and it is going to be off Fitzgerald, out of bounds to the Mustangs. Arian Fitzgerald checking in for Laurel Highlands. So Lancaster, Runco, Burns, Gwynn, and Fitzgerald for the Mustangs. This will be Gwynn, 15-foot baseline jumper, count it, for Gwynn. 34-30. Foul line was Bell. In the corner to DeMoss, double team down there, nowhere to go. What do we have? We got a pushing call. It's a little too aggressive. On the double team is Arian Fitzgerald. That'll be his third. And team first of the second half. Quickly back in is Nick Simpson.
Are you guys local, Nick?
Uphold to the hoop. Tried to go off glass, couldn't get it to go. Now we have a foul on the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. Foul's going to be called on Runco, and that's going to be 4 on David Runco. With still 2:46 to go here in the third. DeMoss into Bell, double team, back out to Uphold. Uphold trying to go around Runco. Swing it back around all the way to DeMoss, and he has it knocked out of his hands, out of bounds. Nice defensive play there by Arian Fitzgerald. Lancaster will check back in for Runco with those 4 fouls. In the corner to Uraney. Uppo will try the 3, rattles in and out, but good rebound in there by Bell, but couldn't get the put back to go as Gwynn will pull it down for the Mustangs. Lancaster to Burns. Burns back to Lancaster. Mustangs looking for scoring from someone. This is Gwynn. He'll shoot the jumper from the other baseline. In there battling is Fitzgerald, and he'll be fouled, I believe, by Brandon Bell. It is 44, Brandon Bell, his third. Team foul number 4 on the Red Raiders here in the second half. And Arian Fitzgerald goes to the line, 1 for 3 in the first half. And he'll miss the first of 2.
What's that?
4-point margin for the Mustangs, 34-30 with 2:06 to go here in the third. No good again for Arian. What's the call now? Out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Mustangs drop back in the 1-2-2 zone with Lancaster on top. Burns and Simpson, the next two, Gwynn and Fitzgerald underneath. Ball movement by the Red Raiders. Swing it back around. Fitzgerald to Bell at the foul line. This will be Uraney inside the 3-point line. Can't get it to go. Big rebound by Gwynn, and he'll be fouled. Again on Brandon Bell. Now he has 4 personals, and the Red Raiders have 5 team fouls still in the third quarter. Lancaster will drop it in to Josh Burns. Lancaster having trouble getting it across. Burns will get it back to Lancaster just in time as Gwynn will go baseline. Good drive, can't get it to go. Pulled down there by Simpson, but brought it down too low, caused a tie-up. And it'll be Mustang ball out of bounds. But nice rebound there by Nick Simpson, but just could not get it back up to the rim. Fitzgerald to Lancaster. Burns on top. Simpson to Lancaster for 3. Got it. Greg Lancaster, his first points of the evening, a three-pointer. 7-point margin now for the Mustangs. Uraney in the corner. He's double-teamed and knocked away again by the Mustangs. This is Gwynn coming out, and he is fouled. Reach-in foul there by the Red Raiders. That's going to be on number 5. Cameron Fitzgerald, his third, team 6th. And checking back in will be Jameer Hollingsworth. Burns gets the inbounds pass. Fitzgerald at the elbow to Lancaster. Finds Gwynn down low. Didn't get it high enough off the board. Gets his own rebound. Put back for Elijah Gwynn. Mustangs now in control by 9. Under a minute to go here in the third. Kick ball there by Lancaster out of bounds to the Raiders.
What's Uniontown's record? You don't have well, I'm using these sheets tomorrow. That's why I didn't put them up there. 8 and 10.
DeMoss will trigger it in over to Fitzgerald.
Laurel's 12 and 9.
Fitzgerald surveying the situation. Gets it across to DeMoss. Back to Fitzgerald. One dribble inside. Point blank shot. Unable to connect. That time was Hollingsworth. We have another foul, and that's going to be the bonus now for the Mustangs. That's going to be called on Fitzgerald. He now has 4 fouls. This will be Greg Lancaster at the line for the Mustangs.
Who's in there now?
Has not gone to the line yet this evening. 3 points on the night. Doing a lot of ball handling and unable to connect. So the Mustangs need to connect on those all-important one-and-one shots. Inside, trying to connect was Trenton Uphold. He's fouled by Simpson. But back and forth we go. 27 seconds to go here in the third. At the line for the Red Raiders, Trenton Uphold, 2 for 2 in the first half. High arcing foul shot, 3 for 3. 39-31. Now with 27 seconds to go here in the third. Second one on the way and good as well. Fine foul shooting for Trenton Uphold. Gwynn looking for help. Swings it all the way across to Burns. Gets it to Lancaster. Now Fitzgerald. Hard off the iron, no good. Pulled down by DeMoss. Gets it to Hollingsworth. Tries to go hard to the hoop. Can't get it to go. Back comes Burns with 6 seconds to go. Lancaster dribbles to his right. Gets it up. And does not score as the buzzer sounds to end the third quarter. Mustangs now on top, 39-32. And we're going to be right back with fourth quarter action. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network. Here we go, fourth quarter action, the Laurel Highlands JVs versus the Uniontown JVs. Preliminary to the varsity game. Here as the 2015-2016 season winds down, stolen away by the Mustangs, and Lancaster will bring it ahead with a 7-point lead as Runco's back in the game. Drops it to Gwynn, short on that jumper. Quickly ahead comes Ellis. Ellis, three-pointer now on the way short was Harris. And Ellis will get it back to Harris. He'll try again, this time long. And that'll be out of bounds to the Mustangs. Tipped last there by Silvio Urani. So the Mustangs will go with Lancaster, Runco, Mihal, Gwynn, and Fitzgerald. The Red Raiders with Ellis, Urani, Harris, as Lancaster brings it ahead. Perkins in there also for Uniontown, as well as Brian Harris. Good shot there, finished by Gwynn, and he has 7 in the second half, first 2 of the fourth quarter. Corner now, Urani will try the 3, way off. Rebound by Kylie Harris. 3 on the way now for Ellis, can't get it to go. What do we got? I think we're gonna have a foul call.
We deleted them all out, I think, first of the year. We had them for a while, but the problem was no one ever deleted them. So we had
Foul's called on the Mustangs. I'm sorry, that's called on Joshua Perkins for the Red Raiders, his third. That's gonna be 1-1, I believe. And it will be. I think that'll send Gwynn to the line.
It might be on him, but I think we took all of 2015 and 2018 out.
Let's see who goes to the line for the Mustangs. I believe it's Gwynn. Nope, it's Runco.
We have those PAB awards coming up.
So 1-1, as that is the 8th team foul. Just 3 team fouls on the Mustangs here in the second half as Runco converts the front end. 9 points for David. 2 triples, a deuce, and a foul shot. Second one up and good also. We got another foul called. One-on-one again as Joshua Perkins on the rebound is called for the foul, and that's going to send Gwynn back to the line. So very unconventional play, giving the Mustangs an opportunity for a 4-point play now with a 9-point advantage, 43-32, with 5:44 to go here in the fourth quarter as Perkins picks up his 4th. Gwynn unable to convert, however. And quickly back come the Red Raiders. Ellis across to Kylie Harris, back to Ellis. Being guarded there by Runco. Harris has it taken away. Good hustle there by Mihal, picked up in the corner by Runco. He'll step back and shoot the 3 and score. David Runco with a Steve Suprick bucket gives the Mustangs a 46-32 lead. Gwynn with the steal now. Has Lancaster ahead of everybody. Got it. Greg Lancaster with 5 points here in the second half. Red Raiders now bring it ahead. 3-pointer for Urani, too strong. Mihal with the rebound. And he is fouled.
No.
It's going to be 2 shots, double bonus, as a foul is called on number 4, Zaire Harris. That's his first, the team 10th, and that's going to send David Runco back to the line for the Mustangs, now leading by 16.
Yeah, that's not a
Runco smooth at the line, 3 for 3 here in the quarter. The Red Raiders yet to score here in the fourth.
Tough to win if you don't score.
Almost halfway through the fourth quarter. Mustangs, the beneficiary of several foul calls. A good hustle there by Josh Burns, but unable to control what will be out of bounds to the Red Raiders.
Yeah, just to like mess with Harney, I said, just priceless to do.
DeMoss over to Fitzgerald. in the corner to Uphold. He'll dribble out to DeMoss. DeMoss trying to get an open opportunity. Uphold, good drop pass inside, and the Red Raiders do get the roll that time as Brian Harris puts up 2, and now it's out of bounds. Going to be Uniontown ball as Runco could not control. Just went right off his leg, out of bounds to the Red Raiders. Nick Simpson will check in for Richie Mihal.
For the 105th time,
Fitzgerald facing that 1-2-2 zone. Good pass inside to Perkins, and he is hammered that time by Nick Simpson. So Joshua Perkins will get a chance at the line. He has 6 points so far, 4 in the first half, 2 in the third. An opportunity at the line now with the Red Raiders trailing by 15, 49-34. First one a little strong for Joshua. Brandon Bell will check in for Brian Harris. One left.
You can't ask for anything more.
Perkins gets the roll on the second. Now a 14-point margin, and we have a push call now on Uphold. And that's going to send, I believe, Simpson to the line for 2.
The only thing more dramatic would be if both teams were fighting.
So Nick Simpson will get his chance to get on the scoreboard with 2 shots.
I still don't think the Mustangs.
4:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Crowd really coming in now to see the final game of the regular season between the crosstown rival Mustangs and Red Raiders. Nick Simpson. Opportunity for 2. Little strong on the first.
Laurel Highlands that was victorious over Uniontown earlier on the season.
Yeah, they beat us up pretty good, Brian. They beat the Red Raiders up. The game was close at halftime, and they just kind of pulled.
Simpson taking his time. Concentration is paramount, and wow, that one was halfway down in the rim, but Gwynn with the hustle gets the rebound and now picks up the rebounding foul. So Elijah Gwynn picks up his 3rd. That's just the team 5th, so it'll be out of bounds to Uniontown.
Having bringing the ball up the court, they can create havoc, create some turnovers, and they can stay in this game. But they can't. If they let the Mustangs.
Uphold will get it into Fitzgerald. Mustangs have stayed almost entirely in this 1-2-2 zone. DeMoss thought about handing it to Fitzgerald again. Skips it across to Uphold. Uphold, skip pass back to DeMoss. Goes to the hoop and scores. Connor DeMoss for 2. He has 8 so far for the Red Raiders. Runco now cuts to the middle and receives a pass from Burns. This will be Simpson. Can't get it to go, but nice rebound there by Gwynn. And he's once again hit from behind, and I believe that might be on Perkins. That's 5 on him.
It was a 50-50 call. It went their way. Loose balls were going their way. Everything happened, and it still had a chance at the end. And then just crazy things happened.
5 fouls on Perkins. That'll have to be a replacement for him, and that's going to bring in Isaac Melvin. Melvin with a big second quarter, nothing to show here in the second half. And Gwynn will go to the line.
And they just, we've only seen, I've only seen
9 points so far for Elijah, and he'll add to that total, make it 10.
Down low to Schwartz and Novak. They have outside shooters.
50-37. Mustangs on top by 13. Next one, 2 for 2 for Gwynn on that trip to the line. Mustangs now knock it away. Burns ahead of the pack. He'll bring it out now and use some time. Smart play there by Josh Burns. Packs it out again to Lancaster. Lancaster to Runco. Back out to Lancaster. No problem using some time here for the Mustangs. Gwynn trapped in the corner now. Simpson able to corral it. Back to Gwynn, baseline, loses it off his leg, out of bounds. Back to the Red Raiders with 3:08 to go. Red Raiders bring it up again. Fitzgerald all the way across to DeMoss. He'll go baseline, can't get it to go. and a fight for it out of bounds. It's a held ball. It's going to be to the Mustangs. A good hustle on both sides there by Isaac Melvin and David Runco. Runco will control it in down the near base sideline. He'll go all the way to the hoop, uncontested. Runco for another 2. 16 points now for David, coming alive in the second half. 3-pointer on the way. Fitzgerald now, that's an offensive foul. Josh Burns holding his position, and that's going to be on Fitzgerald, and I believe that's his 5th. So Cameron Fitzgerald will foul out with 2 points on the night, and that'll bring in number 20, Jameer Hollingsworth. Mustangs now with a 53-37 lead with 2:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. JV action. Long pass to Burns down the court. Nice fake. Up and in for Josh Burns on the board with his first 2. Hustling all night. Josh Burns to the hoop is Bell, and he's going to be fouled this time by Nick Simpson. And Brandon Bell will try to get on the board for the Red Raiders. 0 for 1 from the line so far, and that make it 0 for 2. Now coming in for the Mustangs, Mihal and Fitzgerald will give a break to David Runco and Nick Simpson. Second shot for Brandon Bell, rattles in and out. Lancaster to Burns. Burns now picks up his dribble, gets it to Gwynn on the right wing. They'll pull it out, use some clock. Burns now goes to the hoop with the left. Can't get it to go, but crashing the boards is Gwynn, and I think they're going to call him for the foul, and they do. Elijah Gwynn picking up his 4th personal. That should be 1-1 now for the Red Raiders.
The Mustangs around Laurel Highlands and Uniontown have been around 7:30 tonight. Steve, also of note, this will be the last conference meeting between these
2:05 now to go. As heading to the line will be Isaac Melvin. 2 for 2 so far at the line. 6 points on the night. Misses the front end of the 1-1, but the Red Raiders pull down a rebound. Now Uphold to the hoop, and he is fouled. I think that's Arian Fitzgerald, and it's going to be his 4th. This will be a 2-shot opportunity for Trenton Uphold at the line for the Red Raiders. Trenton very smooth from the line. 4 for 4, make it 5 for 5 for Trenton Uphold at the line here this evening. And he's perfect, 6 for 6. As Simpson will check back in for Gwynn. Under 2 minutes to go at 1:59. Mustangs now with Lancaster, Burns, Mihal, Simpson, and Fitzgerald. Try to finish this up with under 2 minutes to go as Lancaster and Burns will control things out front. In the corner now to Mihal, back to Lancaster. Lancaster being guarded there tightly by Kylie Harris. Now Josh Burns will control, back to Lancaster. Lancaster using clock, down to 1:34. Over to Simpson, he'll take the 15-foot jumper, short off the iron. Back come the Red Raiders. Harris to Ellis, long 3 on the way for Ellis, and now we have an offensive foul called. That's out of bounds, and it'll be to the Mustangs. Fouls on number 14, Isaac Melvin, his 4th. That'll be a 2-shot foul as the shot was on the way. Therefore, there was no team possession, and that'll allow Simpson to go to the line to shoot two.
It's also interesting in the Kazmarski era, Uniontown has never played in the preliminary round or the play-in round of the WPI.
A lot of folks trickling in now to the Harold Horse Taylor Memorial Gymnasium in anticipation of the nightcap varsity game as Simpson misses the first one. One left for Nick. Gets this one. So Nick Simpson on the board.
It's going to be difficult, let's just say it that way. But because they just, like I said, they just don't have the talent.
Jameer Hollingsworth now tried to get it down low to Brian Harris, but knocked away beautifully there by the Mustangs. As Lancaster pass off to Mihal. Mihal back out to Lancaster. We're under a minute at 58 seconds. And that one's almost dribbled out of bounds. And now it is out of bounds, and the Red Raiders will take over. 56-39 with 51 seconds to go. Red Raiders looking to add on here. Nice move down the lane that time by Hollingsworth. Couldn't get it to go, and saved in by the Red Raiders. Hustle down the court now is Ellis, and he is fouled there by, I believe that's Arian Fitzgerald. That's his fifth, I believe. So Arian will foul out with 3 points on the night, strong on the offensive boards. And that's going to have to bring back in Elijah Gwynn. 29 seconds to go. At the line is Zaire Ellis with 8 points so far. That one, wow, high off the rim, falls through for the bucket. Second one won't go. And the Mustangs will look to run this clock out now with 24 seconds to go. Burns back to Lancaster. Lancaster to Mihal. No need to shoot now, but Mihal will take it in anyway. Rebound pulled down there by Hollingsworth. Red Raiders will get one last chance. Ellis, long three, can't get it to go. Inside there, and up and good is Brian Harris. Puts it in to cap the final score at the Laurel Highlands Mustangs JVs 56, the Uniontown Red Raiders JVs 42. That's our final, 56-42. And we'll be right back with a few final statistics right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Gary was telling me Uniontown.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Here's your final statistics for the Laurel Highlands JVs and the Uniontown JVs. Final score 56-42 for Uniontown. Zaire Ellis with 9 points. Cameron Fitzgerald 2. Trenton Uphold 6. All 6 from the line. Brian Harris with 4. Isaac Melvin with 6. Joshua Perkins with 7. Connor DeMoss with 8 for their total of 42 by quarter. 9 in the first, 14 in the second, 9 in the third, 10 in the fourth for the Uniontown Red Raider JVs. For the Mustangs, Josh Burns with 2 points. David Runco coming in with 16 points. Greg Lancaster with 5. Richie Mihal with 4. Will Dykert 14, all in the first half. Elijah Gwynn with 11. Nick Simpson with 1. And Arian Fitzgerald with 3. By quarter, 19 in the first, 7 in the second, 13 in the third, 17 in the fourth for their total of 56. That's our final. Laurel Highlands JV's 56, Uniontown 42. This has been a presentation of the South Union Township Sports Network, a joint cooperative venture featuring the Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, J.R. Wheeler, Gary Smith, and their staff. This has been Gary Frankhauser along with Jerry Dupay on the camera. Another South Union Township Sports Network presentation.